Hey, what's up guys? Philip Thomas here, and it is already time for another vendor reset. Thank you guys for supporting these videos. If you find this information useful, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button so we can get these videos to you as quick as possible. Let's not waste a whole lot of time and get right into this week's vendor reset. Alright, we are going to start off with the converted SMG with the 13k base damage, Optimist, Stable, and Transmission, followed by the G36 with 11k base damage, Nearsighted, Jazz Hands, and In Rhythm. The custom PF45 with 19k base damage, Eyeless, Distance, and Cannon. We have the 511 backpack with 39k armor, 4000 weapon damage, 14k health, and 18% skill haste with On the Ropes and Hard Hitting. Next up we have the chest piece, Richter and Kreiser chest piece, 10.5 crit chance, 9% crit damage with 6.5% headshot damage with Vigilance. Next up the offensive mod slot, 1.5% weapon damage, 2.5 critical range, and 1% headshot damage. The drone mod battery slot is 267.1% striker damage. We have the turret housing slot, 48% skill haste. I am liking the striker damage. If you guys are using a drone build, I would say definitely pick that up with the 499 score. Other than that, really not too much here. Now let's go see what's going on at the clan vendor. Okay guys, we made it over here to the clan vendor. We are going to start off with Artist Tool, the rifle with 24k base damage, perfect rifleman, landing headshots, adds a stack of bonus 12% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Max stack is 5, additional headshots refresh the duration, stable and recharged. The hardwired holster is 360 skill power with 27% skill haste. Let's see, the ongoing directive has 7.5% crit chance, 23k health. Negotiator Dilemma gloves is 17% hazard protection and 225 skill power. The officer's M9 is going to have 20k base damage, close and personal, Allegro, and Wascally. The Magnum is going to have preparation, distance, and Wascally again. The backpack with 42k armor, 5% crit chance, 8% skill haste, 4.5% crit damage, and 6,000 armor with On the Ropes and Destructive. The Providence Defense chest piece, 43k armor, 386 skill power, 9% headshot damage, 7.5% crit chance with Destructive. The 939R with 8,900 base damage, strained, Jazz Hands, and Wascally again. The backpack is going to have 41k armor, 13,000 armor, 5% weapon damage, and 2% crit damage with self-adjusting and safeguard. Let's see, the chest piece, 45k armor, 344 skill power, 3% weapon damage, 10k armor, almost 11k, 6% crit damage with Mad Bomber. Let's see, the utility slot is mod is going to be 81 skill power, 2% grenade damage, and 3.5% reload speed. I'm liking the reload speed buffs. The chem launcher is going to have +4 ammo. The hive system slot is 36.2 health. Another chem launcher mod, 35.6 in snare health. I do like the Artist Tool. The base damage is extremely high. Perfect rifleman's always nice, and recharge always helps with the skills at full armor. Let's see, the chest piece has a 7k armor. It was the 13k armor backpack. It's definitely worth grabbing the backpack, even if you just re-roll the 13k onto itself. Unless you are using more of a health build, then you can just go ahead and add that on there. That's going to do it from here. We are going to shoot on over to the next spot. Okay guys, we made it to the theater. Let's see what he's got. We have the M870 Express shotgun with 136k base damage, ignited, jazz hands, and transmission. Next up we have the rifle with 39k base damage, ignited, extra, and zen. I'm liking how high these base damage rolls are. We have some Araldi Holdings gloves with 19k armor with 12% shotgun and obliterate. I'm liking this for the shotgun builds. The Douglas and Harding knee pads, we have 28k armor, 15% skill haste, and calculated. For the defensive mod, we have 3,817 armor, 2.5% total armor, and 6% explosive resistance. Not too bad for a defensive mod. The Seekers in the targeting slot have a 54.5 healing percent. The Shield gyro slot, 26% deflector accuracy. The Payload Firefly slot is 15% blind duration. I would say that these gloves are the best thing to grab from here, especially if you're doing the shotgun build. If not, even if you just re-roll, you know, whatever you're using, assault rifle, pistol, whatever you're using, these are good gloves, and I'm liking the obliterate talent lately. It's been doing me a lot of favors in the dark zone. So that'll do it from the theater. We're gonna head on over to the next spot. Alright guys, we made it to the campus, and I am so stoked that there was no roadblock this week. We're going to start off with the marksman rifle, the SOCOM MK20 with 36k base damage, first blood, extra, and protected reload. I wish the base damage was a little bit higher, but I am liking the way that these talents line up. So if you're looking for a decent rifle with a decent base damage, you can go ahead and grab this one. Next up, the LMG M249B with 14k base damage, preservation, allegro, and in rhythm. Also another great base damage and talent slot lineup here. I would go ahead and grab that LMG. Let's see, the Summit Alps Mask with 22k armor, 8.5% crit chance and concussion. The holster with 28k armor, 13k health, 10% crit damage. I'm liking both of those rolls. Let's see, the utility slot, 92 skill power, 2.5% explosive damage, and 2.5% outgoing healing. I'm liking this. You can stack that explosive damage up, especially for you seeker guys. The chem launcher, 29.2 in snare health. The hive, 28.3 healing. The pulse is 47.3 effect duration. I would say if you're on the market for a decent rifle, grab that. I'm liking the LMG. The base damage is really nice. The talents are stacked really nice. Definitely a good grab, especially with that 100 round mag. I mean, it's only, you know, 6,500 credits. I grabbed one just to have and hold. Other than that, for you seeker guys, the 2.5% explosive damage, those stack up nicely if you got some extra slots. So that's going to do it from the regular vendors. We are going to go ahead and start in DZ West. Alright guys, we made it over here to DZ West. Let's see what he's got. We are starting off with the double barrel sawed off with 165k base damage, killer, stable, and rooted. Next up, the Urban MDR with 29k base damage, ignited, distanced, and cannon. The Douglas and Harding gloves, 21k armor, almost 22k, 2% shotgun damage, and 7% marksman rifle damage. With the clutch, critical hits restore 20% of missing health and repair a 1% missing armor. Next up, the China Light knee pads with 11% skill haste and 20% skill haste. That's not too bad of a combo there. The defensive mod is 4k armor, 1.5k health, and 8% explosive resistance. The magnetic discs for the targeting slot, 111% skill haste. I'm liking it. The shield is 61.4% health. The Firefly is 4 max targets. I am liking the skill haste. I'm liking the 4K armor with 1.5% health. I would definitely say if you're doing a shotgun clutch build, this wouldn't be too bad to hang on to. The double barrel shotgun, the base damage is great. The talents are okay. I would definitely swap rooted out for, protected reload, unless you can use rooted, but I like the base damage there. And like I said, the 4K armor boost and the skill haste. So that's going to do it for DZ West. We're going to go ahead and head to DZ South. Alright guys, we made it to DZ South. We are going to start off with the PP19 with 11k base damage, sadist, distance, and stop, drop, and roll. We have the FAL with 12k base damage, preparation, distance, and rooted. The X45 pistol with 18k base damage, finisher, stable, and greased. The Douglas & Harding backpack, 36k armor, 4% weapon damage, 19% skill haste, 17k health, on the ropes, and hard hitting. The Fenris Group chest piece, we have 41k armor, 8% crit damage, 26,000 health, 6% headshot damage, and vigilance, not too bad. The offensive mod is going to be 1.5% weapon damage, 3% optimal range, and 4% crit damage. The drone feed slot is 32.6 armor repair. The turret is going to be 84.9 skill haste. I would say definitely grab the offensive mod slot for that crit damage. If you're using the drone, 32.6 armor repair isn't bad. I'm liking the health roll on the Fenris Group and the backpack, definitely the skill haste. I would say this base damage for the PP19 is great. Sadist is great for those bleed guys that run those bleed builds with the hives. Distance, stop, drop, and roll. So a couple of good options here. The PP19, the backpack, and the chest piece, as well as the 32.6 armor repair. That's going to do it from DZ South. Last but not least, we're heading to DZ East. Alright guys, our final stop for this week is DZ East. Let's see what she's got. We're going to start off with the classic carbine with 107k base damage, ignited, jazz hands, and protected deploy. Next up is the MG5 with 11k base damage, fast hands, allegro, and zen. The Alps Summit Mask with 23k armor, 8.5% crit chance, and centered headshots kills grant status immunity for 30 seconds. Next up, the holster with 29k base armor, 288 skill power, 7,854 health on kill, and 10% skill haste. The utility mod is going to be 71 skill power, 168 shield skill power, and 110 seeker skill power. Next up is the chem launcher, 43.9 in snare health. The hive mod is going to be 26.4 healing, and the pulse is going to be 21.4 confusion duration. I would definitely snag the utility mod here again, especially for you seeker guys and the shields guys, but mainly for those seekers. 110 skill power. I would say the skill haste is great on this holster. The Alps has pretty high armor, 23.2k base armor, along with the crit chance and centered. So that's going to do it for this week's vendors. Hopefully you guys find something that you like. If you guys find this information useful, again, please hit that subscribe button, the like button. It really helps. I can't believe the growth of the channel, how everything's been going. So thank you guys so much. If you're going to jump on immediately after this video, as you can see, there is going to be server maintenance in 3 minutes, and they'll be down for about an hour and a half. So hopefully you guys can grab something before that maintenance, if not immediately after. Thank you guys again for the support, and we will see you guys Sunday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Sunday night session.